Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Ewing. As we start the day off here in Pool A in the minor leagues between the Yankees and the Rockies, it will be the Yankees in the gray. Up to bats first here in the top of the first inning. We'll have a swing and a miss with strike number one, as it will be the Rockies out in the field to kick things off. So we have 5 games today here on the YouTube channel for you. And we start things off, as I said, here in the minor divisions, here in House League Ball. And the Yankees, well, take strike number one. He goes 0-1 down the count. That one pitch delivered, going to be down to the dirt. So we'll move to 1-1. On the 1-1 count. So the Rockies, we just trying to get settled into this game here. 1-1 count. This one delivered just high for ball number 2. And so, yeah, a champion will be crowned by the end of this weekend. So both these teams trying to get off to a good start. It's a 2-1 count. That one behind. The bat of the Yankees batter going to be ball number 3. And so an opportunity for a walk here. If one more can come through, we'll await the pitch. This one delivered, going to find contact. Hit it into foul territory off the first base line. And so have a full count here at the plate and a huge pitch incoming from the Rockies pitcher. We'll see if he can deliver and try to strike out the first batter. We'll see how the Yankees can stay in it. Behind him for ball number 4. So let's take a runner over to first and give them a runner to work with. Here as they'll look to advance him into a scoring position. As we'll move on in the order for the Yankees. With a runner at first. Gives the Yankees an opportunity to score. That one's down in the dirt for a ball, and runner doesn't decide to go. Now he'll decide to go to second. Catcher going to try to pick him off, and that one just off the mark. So successful steal there from the Yankees. Puts a runner in scoring position over at second base. So runner at second. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered. Just down in the dirt again. Gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to go to third now. And he gets from one corner to the next. Runner at third base now and a base hit away from getting the Yankees on the board. We'll see if they can convert or if the Rockies can fight against this out in the field. That one just outside for ball number 3. So a 3-0 count to kick off number 6 for the Yankees, his first at bat of this game. And so the Rockies pitcher's got to be careful here. Got to find the strike zone. This one delivered. Strike number 1. As he places that one perfectly in the zone. So he'll go 3-1 now as he starts to battle back. So a 3-1 count. Who wanted to deliver this one. Strike number 2 as that one hits just the outside corner. So a full count here after back-to-back strikes thrown from the Rockies. And an opportunity to find the strikeout here if he can deliver one more through the zone. We'll see how the Yankees batter fights against this. Miss pitch delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. A beautiful pitch there from the Rockies and a great battle back after going 3-0 down in the count. He battles back, finds 3 strikes in a row for the punch out. And gets the first out of the inning for the Rockies. Still with a runner at third, we bring up swing and a miss. Number 12 of the Yankees takes strike number 1 as he couldn't find contact to go 0-1 down in the count. Strikes in a row. That one's going to be down in the dirt for a ball. Meet ball number 1 as well. So we'll go to a 1-1 count for number 12's at bat here. Runner at third. This pitch delivered. Swung on and missed as that one was low. Just dropped down within. Couldn't find contact. He'll take strike number 2 and go 1-2 now. And the Rockies pitcher, another opportunity to find back-to-back strikeouts here if he can deliver one more through the zone. See if he can make it happen. He'll wind and deliver. That's inside and away. And going to be inside and low for a ball. It's a good take there from number 12. So 2s across the board at a 2-2 count now. So wind and deliver. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here for the Rockies. Great start to their inning as they're trying to leave the runner at third stranded there and not let him get home. 2 outs now, 1 away from ending the top of the first inning and sending us to the bottom of the first. We'll see as number 10, the cleanup hitter for the Yankees, takes to the plate. Swing number 1, can't find contact, takes strike number 1. I was going to go 0-1 down in the count. As the Rockies, especially number 7 at the mound, is starting to feel himself here. As he's trying to strike out 3 batters in a row to end the inning. He finds strike number 1 and 0-1 pitch. That one will find contact, but we just fouled outside the third base line. And we'll take strike number 2 in the count. We'll go 0-2 down early. And an opportunity for the Rockies to end the inning if they could find one more strike through the zone. We'll see if he can deliver and send us to the bottom of the first. He'll wind to deliver the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3 to end the top of the first inning. The Rockies get out of it after letting a runner get all the way to third base, but will stay tied at 0-0, heading to the bottom of the first with the Rockies at the bats with their first opportunity on the offensive side of the ball. Top of the first for the Rockies. They got a runner over. The Yankees got a runner over at third, but then 3 strikeouts in a row for number 7 at the mound to end the inning. Phenomenal work, as they were able to get themselves out of a jam. And so we'll see, it looks to be number 12 taking to the mound for the Yankees. And we'll see what he can do as he'll take some warm-up pitches before we get off and underway here. As we'll see, he's going to lead things off just momentarily. So it'll be number 12, it looks to be, for the Rockies in the leadoff position. So he'll lead things off before we get off and underway here at Shannon's Corner Ballpark. It's a beautiful day on a Saturday morning at probably 9:45. So if you're up bright and early watching the game, you'll hear live on the YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. So it'll be number 12 in a leadoff slot for the Rockies, as we'll get at the bottom of the first inning underway in just a moment's time. So balls will be called in, and that means that's a signal to get the bottom of the first inning underway here. So it gives the Rockies an opportunity to get on the board with their first offensive time at the ball. Pardon me, at the plate. And so, batter will step into the box, and so we'll get the bottom of the first inning officially underway here, leading things off. Number 12 for the Rockies. We'll see if he can get on base here and give them a runner to work with as we'll wait. Pitch number 1, but the battle at the 12s, because we also have a 12 for the Yankees at the mound. Strike number 1, as he couldn't find contact. That chop just a little slow. He goes 0-1 down in the count. So an 0-1 count. We'll wait the next pitch. This one delivered. That one's just going to be outside for the first ball, so we'll split 1-1s. Now across this count. So a 1-1 count. This one delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2, as that pitch was delivered right through the central of the strike zone. Couldn't find contact, and an opportunity for the Yankees to find the first punch out here in the bottom of the first inning if they could deliver one more strike. We'll see if he can find it, or if the Rockies can battle against it. That'll be down and away for a ball. We'll go 2-2 in the count after that one. So a 2-2 after that last pitch. We'll await this one. This one delivered. Gonna find contact and foul it back away into foul territory. So great battle there from the Rockies batter. He'll stay at a 2-2 count after that last foul ball. And so we'll see if he can battle within this. This pitch delivered. Gets contact with that one again. That looks to be a pop-up right to first base, but the pitcher at the mound calls him off and makes the catch himself for out number 1 off the pop fly just to first base. So it'll be 1 down, 2 to go here for the Rockies. And we'll move on in the order for the team in purple. Looks to be number 3 for the Rockies at the plate now, and we'll see what he can do with no runners on any bases. Will he pitch number 1, swung on and missed, strike number 1. As that one was off and away from the plate, but the batter still wanted to try to get some contact on it. He goes 0-1 down in the count as he couldn't find any sort of contact on that last ball. Away pitch number 2, winds and delivers. That will find contact right as shortstop. The scoop and the throw. Can he get the first in time? Not there. The Rockies beat the throw, and it will be a base hit for number 3. He'll get the first, and the Rockies will look to advance him into a scoring position now. Of a beautiful single as he hit that one, fired that one right to the shortstop, and we'll move on to number 7. It looks to be in the order who pitched the first inning for the Rockies. We'll see what we can do from the plate now. That one's going to be free. Runner's going to advance to second, and he'll be safe and sound at second base. Off the successful steal, he moves himself into a scoring position, and now the Rockies have an opportunity to get on the board here. We'll see if they can make it happen. This pitch delivered off and away from the catcher again. Runner's going to go to third, and he's safe and sound, goes from one corner to the next. The Rockies now with a runner at third and a base hit away from getting them on the scoreboard. We'll see if they can convert. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered after back-to-back balls. Can't find contact. Swing and a miss. So, that was a strike. Maybe that one up high for ball number 3. So a 3-1 count. If one more ball could come through, it give the Rockies a walk and put runners in the corners. That's going to find contact, though. Slowly hit right to the pitcher at the mound. The throw to first is there in time to find the out, but a run will score for the Rockies. They make it a 1-0 game here in the bottom of the first inning off the sacrifice play. As they'll clear the bases, have no runners, but the Rockies make it a 1-0 game here and establish themselves a lead. We'll see if they can extend it as they're still up at the bats here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch number 1 delivered. Strike number 1 as that one just hits the outside corner. So go 0-1 down in the count. Wait this next pitch. That one's going to be up high for a ball. We'll go 1-1 now. So he couldn't find contact. Good take from the Rockies batters, the cleanup hitter. This one delivered in a 1-1 count. Just drops low for ball number 2. So a 2-1 count here with the Rockies at the plate. There's no runners on any bases after they cleared them all inside for ball number 3. And so an opportunity to get another runner on base here with one more ball would give them a walk and put a runner on first. We'll see how the Yankees pitcher battles against this. He does. Strike number 2. We'll move to a full count here. 3-2. And a huge pitch incoming from the Yankees pitcher at the mound. We'll see what he can deliver as he tries to find the strikeout here. This pitch delivered. Strike number 3 and the punch out to end the bottom of the first inning. The Rockies able to find one and make it a 1-0 game, but we'll head to the top of the second with the Yankees at the bats. It gives them an opportunity, well, to tie up this game. This is now 1-0 going the Rockies' way. As both these teams play their first inning, get established in their games. And we'll see, well, the Yankees last time they were at the bats left a runner stranded over at third base. We'll see how they fight against it this time. And well, they try to convert that run here in the top of the second. As I see, it looks to be number 7 taking back to the mound for another inning of work here for the Rockies. Pitched a very successful top of the first. So we'll see what we can do here in the top of the second inning. It's a beautiful day at Shannon's Corner. Nice and sunny, which is nice, great to see. It's not too hot. There's a little bit of wind, which is amazing, as you don't want these these players to get too warm. And so we'll await to see who's going to lead things off here for the Yankees in the top of the second inning in just moments' time, as the Rockies in the outfield get warmed up and get ready for a battle here as they try to defend their lead heading into the top of the second inning.
Does the table need a wipe or are you good? It's okay.
And so balls will be called in, and we'll get the top of the second inning underway here. In just a moment's time, actually, I think he's going to have one more before we get him. We'll see who's going to lead things off for the Yankees. So here we go. Batter will step to the box, and we'll get the top of the second inning underway here. In a 1-0 Rockies game, gives the Yankees an opportunity to try and tie it up. He's going to look bunt almost immediately. It's number 5 at the plate for the Yankees. We'll see if he pulls away. He's going to try to make contact, just going to foul that one off. And so he'll take strike number 1 off that foul ball. And go 0-1 down in the count. So 0-1 count after that last bunt attempt. He looks to not take a bunt here and try to make some contact. It's going to fire that one right into right field. It's over top of the right fielder. Yankees going to run around first. The throw to second is off the mark, and now he's going to try to go to third, and he is. The throw to third. Can it get there in time? Just gets out of the third baseman's glove, and runner will be safe at third base. It's a triple for number 5 in the Yankees. Puts a runner a base hit away from scoring them a run and tying up this game. A beautiful hit there as he fired that one right in the right field and was able to round all the way to third base. But this is the same situation that we saw in the top of the first inning. They got a runner on third, and then, well, the Rockies pitcher battled right back, finding 3 strikeouts in a row. We'll see what he can do here. Pitch number 1 delivered in this new count. Going to be inside for ball number 1. This is number 4 at the plate here for the Yankees. Winds and delivers this one. Down the dirt for ball number 2. So we'll start this count off 2-0 now. So a 2-0 count. This one delivered. Gonna be strike number 1 as that one finds the zone. And so we'll go to 2-1. Off the beautiful pitch there as number 4 was caught looking at that ball as that one went through the zone. So a 2-1 count. So we'll wait this next pitch. Wind and deliver. Strike number 2. And puts him 1 strike away from finding the punch out here and starting, well, the inning off for the Rockies. We'll see if he can make it happen in a 2-2 pitch incoming off the plate for ball number 3. We'll move to a full count here. And a huge pitch incoming from the Rockies at the mound. We'll see if he can deliver. Trying to find one through the zone. Going to be outside for ball number 4. Sends runner over to first and puts runners in the corners now for the Yankees. So we'll move on in the order still with 0 outs here as the Rockies are still looking to find their first one. So runners in the corners for the Yankees. Pitch number 1 off the plate for ball number 1. So we'll move to a 1-0 count. Went to deliver, swung on and missed. Strike number 1. Runner's going to advance to second, and he'll be safe and sound over at second base. And so a successful steal there puts 2 runners in scoring positions, and we'll have a 1-1 count here at the plate for the Yankees. We'll await the pitch. This one winds and delivers. Strike number 2 as that one finds the top of the zone. We'll move to 1-2 now. That's an opportunity to find a strikeout here. If he could deliver one more through the zone, we'll await the pitch. Winds and delivers. He'll get hit in the square back.
You okay, bud?
And he'll take the walk like a champ. He'll take over to first base, and we'll have the bases loaded here for the Yankees still with 0 outs. A big opportunity for the Yankees to do some damage here, get on the board, and even take themselves a lead. We'll see if they can make it happen as well. Away pitch number 1. That will be outside for a ball. So we'll start this count off 1-0. So a 1-0 count. We wait this next pitch. That one just going to be inside as well for ball number 2. So batter goes up 2-0 up early. So a 2-0 count. This one delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 1 as he couldn't find contact. So we'll move to 2-1 now. This is number 9 at the plate for the Yankees with the bases loaded. Huge scenario. See if you can find contact. 2-1 count. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered. Swung on and missed again. Strike number 2. So we'll go twos across the board in a 2-2 count. And then another opportunity for the Rockies to find the punch out here and get the first one of the inning. We'll see if he can deliver at the mound. In a 2-2 count, we'll bring it to a full one. This one delivered, swung on and missed, strike number 3 to get the strikeout. For the Rockies, retires the first batter, gets out number 1, but their bases remain loaded here for the Yankees. So we'll have number 12 to the plate now. That pitch delivered, can't find contact, strike number 1. Pardon me, this is number 22 at the plate here. For the Yankees, it goes 0-1 down as he couldn't find contact as that one ball got down in the dirt. So we'll await the pitch. This one delivered, finds contact, gonna fire that one. Will it stay fair? It will just be a foul ball as it just gets outside the first base line. So all runners will have to go back as that was a heavy hit there by number 22 of the Yankees. So an 0-2 count and an opportunity to find another strikeout here. That one's going to be chopped right to the pitcher. Gets through to him, and it gets all the way to center field. One run's going to score. Another one's going to round third. And runner's going to round third. Throw to home. Can it be there in time? It's off the plate. 3 runs are going to score. 3 RBIs and a double for number 22, who fired that one right over to center field. It's a 3-1 Yankees game as they convert all the base runners they once had moments ago and have now a runner at second. So the Yankees take their first lead here in this game. This brings up number 2 to the plate with a runner in scoring position over at second. See what to make happen here. Tries to find contact, swing and a miss, strike number 1. Just couldn't find contact, so he'll go 0-1 down. This switch delivered up high for ball number 1. Runner's going to go to third. The throw to third is off the mark. And so he'll be safe off the successful steal over at third base. And now another base hit away from adding to the tally for the Yankees, trying to make it a 4-1 game. 1-1 the count. This pitch delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2. So we move to 1-2 now, and an opportunity for the strikeout here. If one more can come through for the Rockies, we'll see how number 2 at the plate for the Yankees defends against this. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3 for the punch out. Pardon me, he's going to stay. It's going to be a foul ball called from the umpire, so he'll stay in it as he fouled that one back. Winds and delivered. This one, swing and a miss. That will be strike number 3. And that will be the second out here in this inning. Back-to-back punch-outs here for number 7 at the mound. And we'll move on to potential the last batter here as they try to end it. Brings up number 7 to the plate here for the Yankees with a runner at third. Pitch number 1. Going to be out inside and high for ball number 1. We'll start this count off 1-0. So making sure runner stays at third there. So a 1-0 count against number 7 of the Yankees. This pitch delivered just inside as well for ball number 2.
He's not swinging, just lob him down the middle.
Inside again for a ball. And so number 7 at the plate is up early in the count here. So the Rockies pitcher's got to be careful here. That's inside as well for ball number 4. So 4 balls in a row. Sends the Yankees batter over to first base and puts runners in the corners here for the Yankees. As we'll move on in the orders. Does the Yankees still trying to add to their tally as they have a runner at third trying to make it happen. And so runners now in the corners. Pitch delivered. That's going to be ball number 1. So that one just got a little low. So a 1-0 count. We'll await this pitch. It's delivered up high for ball number 2. And we're at 2-0 now. Runner's going to go to second. Are they going to try to pick him off? The throw to second. is not there in time. Runner is going to be safe at second base off the successful steal. Puts both runners in scoring positions now for the Yankees. This pitch delivered off the plate for a ball. So, again, I believe it's now a 3-0 count for Yankees. Batter here would put bases loaded if one more ball can come through. That pitch delivered, going to be off the plate for ball number 4. And we'll load the bases up here for the Yankees in the top of the second inning. And so now the base is loaded. So 2 outs. And we'll see who's going to come up to the plate now, trying to find some contact. Number 8 of the Yankees. An opportunity to do some damage here. Up high for ball number 1. Starts this count off 1-0 as the Rockies now have themselves in a bit of a pinch. All they need is one more out to get out of the inning, but the bases are loaded for the Yankees. 1-0 count. That one inside. Part of me is going to get hit by that pitch and take a bases loaded walk. Well, she'll score a Yankees run. They make it 4-1 as that one just got the back of the Yankees batter. And they add a run to their tally. It's now a 4-1 game going the Yankees' way. And we'll await it. This pitch delivered. Going to find contact. It will be fair. It's just going right up the first base line. The scoop and the tag from the pitcher. A great play. Now they go for the play at the plate. And mind you, that play at first will end the inning. So no runs convert for the Yankees. Probably they get 3 runs, but no runs on that last play convert. It's a 4-1 game as the Yankees found 4 runs there in the top of the second inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second, but the Rockies back at the plate to try and, well, now they're down by 3, so they would love to do some damage here and try to get back in this game. Thank you, guys. That's perfect. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe if you want to. I've never even used these things before.
Oh, yeah.
We've got one at home too. I've used it once. They're pretty handy. Yeah, I guess it's good to secure them in case the wind picks up.
Yeah, we do. We had it one, like it busted, but we had it pitched a couple of times, and the one time the wind took it, knocked it over, and snapped one of the rods. So. I was like, no, I don't need to tie it down. It's not that windy. And then
Yeah,
of course it
all of a sudden.
yeah, next
Thing you know. That sounds like Henrik, my son. It's not him. It's funny how some kids cry.
He's like, I know that cry. Kept me awake many a nights.
That's how he cries, yeah.
And so we'll get the bottom of the second inning here underway. We'll have a new pitcher take to the mound for the Yankees as he'll look to get his inning off started successfully. And so the Yankees convert on 4 runs in the top of the second. So a bit more work to do here for the Rockies that are now down by 3. So with leadoff batter, we'll see if he can get on base here and give the Rockies something to work with. As we'll await pitch number. But now it's ball number 1 as that one got inside. So we'll start the things off with a 1-0 count. This one delivered. That one will find contact. Be fired right out to right field. The right fielder picks it up, fires it to first, and it's there in time for the out. Great play from the Yankees to start the inning off successfully out in the field for them. They'll go 1 down, 2 to go as we'll move on in the order for the Rockies. And we'll see who's going to be up to bat next. It'll be number 2, it looks to be. So the Yankees find a quick first out and whole team's going to shift in the outfield. You have a righty up to bat. He swings and a miss. Strike number 1. As he'll go 0-1 down here in the count. So we'll wait this next one. 0-1 the count. He'll wind and deliver. It's the lefty at the mound. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. As he couldn't find contact on that one as well.
I think the outfielders need to be in the outfielders there, huh? Can't have 9 infielders.
So an 0-2 count. An opportunity to find the strikeout here. That one will be way outside for a ball, though. Gonna be So that one's outside for a ball. That one's also low for ball number 2. That one delivered. Finds contact both first base line. So way to stay in it here with 2 outs and protect anything over the plate. So we'll see if you can find one this time in fair territory. He's going to foul that one back. He did find contact, so he'll stay in it though at a 2-2 count as he's fouled the last few back, just absolutely fighting anything over the plate. So we'll await this next pitch. This one winds and delivers. Strike number 3 as that one finds the outside of the strike zone and retires the second batter in a row. So an opportunity for the 3 up, 3 down. If they can find one more, we'll see if they can make it happen as we move on in the order. Brings up number 10 to the plate for the Rockies, still with no runners on any bases. We'll see if they can find the first one though. Wait, pitch number 1. That one's going to be just up high for ball number 1. And we'll start this count off 1-0. So a 1-0 count. That one delivered also high for a ball. And so we'll start this count off 2-0 now. As both those pitches were both high above the strike zone. That one delivered again for ball as well. As that one was also hitting the same location. 3-0 the count. An opportunity for a walk here if one more ball can come through for the Rockies. We'll see if they can make it happen. This pitch delivered. That's going to be ball number 4 as that one looked to be a little inside. So number 10 of the Rockies gets over to first and gives them a runner to work with here as they try to convert on something. So runner at first. They look to advance him into a scoring position. Well, pitch number 1, strike number 1 as he goes down 0-1 in the count with number 14 at the plate for the Rockies. So an 0-1 count as he couldn't find contact there. We'll await pitch number 2. Winds and delivers. Strike number 2 as that one's right down the middle of the zone as well. So an 0-2 count here. And an opportunity for the Yankees to end the inning. If they could find one more, we'll see if they can make it happen. We'll await the pitch. 0-2 the count. Way outside for ball number 1. Runner's going to go to second now. The throw to second base. It's just off the mark. It's all the way to center field. Runner's going to go to third now. The throw to third gets through from the third baseman. And runner will be safe at third base. He goes from one corner to the next. And just like that, he's a base hit away from scoring the Rockies a run and, well, cutting this lead in half to make it 4-2. We'll see if they can make it happen. But a 1-2 count here at the plate. So batter's got to be careful. We'll await the pitch as the Yankees are still trying to end the inning. This one delivered. Strike number 3 for the punch out. And that will do it for the bottom of the second inning as the Yankees leave a runner stranded over at third base. And we'll head to the top of the third now, still with a 4-1 Yankees game, as they'll have another opportunity to extend their lead here going into the top of the third. So we'll also see who's going to take to the mound. It looks to be number 2 for the Rockies will be the pitcher coming into this game, into relief. So he'll get settled in, and the Rockies will slowly but surely take to the field before we get off and underway here into the top of the third inning. The Yankees really got to their bats there in the top of the second, scoring 4 runs in a row and taking a 3-run lead. So we'll see if they can have an opportunity to extend their lead here in the top of the third. But the Rockies did find the first run of the game, so we'll see if they can get that offense going back when they take back to the bats in the bottom of the third. But for now, they have to focus on being out in the field and on the defensive side of the ball. And so he'll finish up his warm-up, and we'll get the top of the third inning underway in just a moment's time. I believe it's number 12 for the Yankees in the leadoff slot, it looks to be. So look to lead things off for the Yankees successfully here in the top of the third inning. So batter will be called to the plate, and we'll get this top of the third inning underway here as we'll see if number 12 of the Yankees can get on base and give them a runner to work with. So he'll step up, and we'll await pitch number 1 of the at-bat here. Fresh start for the Yankees. That one's going to be up high for ball number 1. And we'll start the count off 1-0. So a 1-0 count. This one delivered ball number 2. So we'll go to 2-0 now. So a new pitcher coming into the game for the Rockies. He's looking to get settled in and get into a bit of a rhythm here. So a 2-0 count. That one delivered just up high as well. Head outside for ball number 3. So 3 balls in a row. And an opportunity to send the Yankees batter up to first if one more ball can be delivered. Inside for ball number 4. And a leadoff walk for the Yankees puts a runner over at first, as they'll look to advance him into a scoring position now in just a moment's time. And we move on in the order. Brings up number 10 for the Yankees, and we'll wait pitch number 1 going to be up high. Runner's going to go to second, and I don't think the catcher's going to test him to just throw it right back to the mound. So a successful steal there from the Yankees puts runner over in scoring position over at second base. And so we'll see what the Yankees batter can do here. That one's going to get free from the catcher again. Runner's going to go to third now. And the catcher's going to try to pick him off. It's a good throw, but it's just off the mark a little bit. A successful steal there as he gets from one corner to the next, first to third. And now a base hit away from scoring number 1. We'll see if they can convert. We'll wait pitch number 1 behind the batter for another ball. So 3-0 the count. An opportunity if one more ball can come through to put runners in the corners. We'll await the pitch in a 3-0 count. This one delivered off the plate for ball number 4. And we'll have back-to-back walks here for the Yankees. Puts runners on the corners at first and third. Still with 0 outs here. This Rockies pitcher still getting into the game here. She just came in. And we'll move on as the Yankees starting to find a dangerous opportunity to add to their lead. Swing and a miss as he fouls that one off. He did find a little bit of contact. He'll take strike number 1 nonetheless and go 1-0-1 down in the count. So an 0-1 count. This one delivered. Finds contact and we'll foul that one off as well just off the first base line. It'll go 0-2 down now in the count. And so an opportunity for the Rockies pitcher to find his first strikeout here if he could deliver one more through the zone. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered way up high for a ball. Runner's going to go to second. The catcher's going to try to toss it to second in time, but it's not there. So runner will be safe, and we'll have 2 Yankees runners in scoring positions for the Yankees. 1-2 the count. Here still with an opportunity to find the strikeout off the plate for ball number 2. As he's still looking to locate that final pitch to find the strikeout. He couldn't find it there. 2-2 the count now. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered off the plate as well. Outside for ball number 3. We'll move to a full count here at the plate for the Yankees batter. A walk would send him to first and load up the bases, but they're still looking for the strikeout. It'll be ball number 4. And send number 5 of the Yankees over to first and load the bases up. That's a look to have an opportunity to do some damage here. So we'll move on in the order. That pitch delivered up high for a ball. Number 4, the next batter at the plate for the Yankees. He takes ball number 1 and goes up 1-0 in the count. As that pitch delivered off the plate for ball number 2. So a 2-0 count now going the Yankees' name. A very aggressive leadoff over there at third by the Yankees runner. He'll go right back. With bases loaded scenario. Finds the strike zone. Strike number 1. A 2-1 count. A perfect pitch there from the Rockies pitcher to find the strike zone. 2-1 the count now. So we'll wait the next pitch. He'll wind and deliver this one. Strike number 2. Back to back. Perfect pitches there from the Rockies. It's a 2-2 count now. Trying to find the strikeout here. Can he deliver? Up high for a ball. Full count now at the plate and a huge pitch incoming. We'll see if he can find the strike zone. This pitch delivered. Down in the dirt for a ball number 4. With a bases loaded walk, and the Yankees make it 5-1. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, so number 12 will come home from third. Touch home plate and make it 5-1. With a bases loaded walk. Swing and a miss here at the plate for number 3 at the plate. Takes strike number 1. As he couldn't find contact, we'll go 0-1. Down in the count now. So 0-1 count. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered up high for a ball. Still with the bases loaded here for the Yankees as the Rockies try to get out of it. So a 1-1 count. That one outside as well for ball number 2. That one up high, but a swing and a miss. Couldn't find contact. He goes strike number 2. 2-2 count. And another opportunity for the Rockies to find the strikeout. They can. Strike number 3 to guide it out here with the bases loaded. Exactly what the Rockies need. As they retire a batter, we'll move on in the order. Pitch number 1. Down in the dirt for ball number 1. Good eye there for the batter for the Yankees at the plate. That pitch delivered up high for a ball. Pardon me, first. Yeah. So a pair of balls make that 3 balls in a row here for the Yankees batter with the bases loaded. 1 ball away from a bases loaded walk. We'll see how the Rockies pitchers battles against this. Strike number 1. As he finds that one through the strike zone. It's a 3-1 count now. Beautiful pitch there from the Rockies pitcher. 3-1 the count. This one delivered down the dirt for ball number 4. And we'll have another bases loaded walk as the Yankees will make it 6-1 as they get a runner to cross home plate. Time will be called, and coach will go talk to his pitcher at the mound and try to discuss things. Is still with the bases loaded, the Yankees are. I believe only one out here as the Rockies found one just moments ago on the strikeout. So two outs here, pardon me. Tries to find the bunt. Couldn't find contact as he reached for that one really high. He'll take a strike. Number 1, I believe. So an 0-1 count to kick off that sat by. This one delivered way outside for a ball. We'll move to ones across the board. Now 1-1. But the Yankees at the plate. So 1-1 the count. This one delivered outside for ball number 2. As that one couldn't be located, so it's a 2-1 count now. Couldn't find contact. Will it stay fair? It's just riding the first base line. It will be called a foul ball. As by the time the pitcher picks it up, it's just outside the first base line. And so it'll be a foul ball. Down in the dirt for a ball, so the count getting very deep into it. We'll await the official count from the ump, but we'll get back resumed here. There's definitely 2 strikes against him, so he's got to be careful. This pitch delivered. Be ball number 4, as that one was just up high and outside, so another bases loaded walk here for the Yankees. Add their 3rd run to their tally here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's now a 7-1 game going the Yankees' way. So 3 runs this inning already. We'll move on in the order for the Yankees. Pitch number 1, swung on and missed. Take strike number 1 for number 2 at the plate here. Still with the bases loaded. He'll go 0-1 down. Swung on and missed again. Couldn't find contact. Strike number 2. And an opportunity for the Rockies to end the inning here as they're up 0-2 in the count. All they need is 1 more strike. We'll see if they can find it. It would be huge for them to get out of it. Pitch delivered. Inside for ball number 1. That one's going to be way up high. For a ball. So 2-2 now the count. Calls from the ump. Still an opportunity to end the inning. Way inside for ball number 3. So I believe the bases will be loaded here at the plate. A huge pitch incoming. Delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3 to find the strikeout. And so that will be out number 2. So 2 outs here. Still with the bases loaded for the Yankees. We'll move on in the order. As the Rockies try to end it. Ball number 1 is that one's outside. We'll start things off with a 1-0 count. As we'll await pitch number 2. This one delivered inside on the other side. So now it's a 2-0 count. This is number 7, I believe, at the plate for the Yankees. So a 2-0 count up early. Make that 3-0. That one's just inside and up high. So a 3-0 count here at the plate, and a huge pitch incoming. That one just inside as well for ball number 4. Sends runner over to first. And another bases loaded walk here for the Yankees. They make it 8-1 as they're just piling up the runs now. It's a 4-run inning. It's now 8-1 the difference. This one delivered outside for ball number 1. As that one got inside, as that one got behind the batter at the plate. So a 1-0 count here at the plate for the Yankees. This one delivered. Gonna be outside. For ball number 2. So a 2-0 count. Well, wait, this pitch delivered. Strike number 1. As that one finds the strike zone. So we're at a 2-1 now as the Rockies still trying, well, to find some strikeouts, to find a strikeout here to end the inning. All they needed is one more out to make it happen. It's a 2-1 count. Call from the ump and we'll await the pitch. This one delivered right down the middle. Strike number 2. Beautiful pitch there from the Yankees, from the Rockies pitcher. And an opportunity to end the inning here. Pitch delivered up high for a ball. As they couldn't find it there, they almost were able to get out of it. So a full count here. And this pitch delivered outside for ball number 4. A bases loaded to walk another one. And I believe that will do it. As I believe that might potentially be the 5-run mercy rule. As the Yankees score 5 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Now with 8 runs the difference. And a lot more work to do for the Rockies as they're now down by 8. But they'll take back to the bats. We'll have an opportunity to get their offense going. As we'll see a new pitcher come to the mound for the Yankees as well. As we'll get the bottom of the 3rd inning underway in just a few moments' time. Oh my. I got 9-1.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And so we'll get the bottom of the 3rd inning underway here with the Rockies back at the bats. And they would love to do some damage here as now they have an 8-run deficit between the two teams. We'll see what they can make happen as we'll have a leadoff hitter step into the box and we'll get underway here. Down in the dirt from ball number 1. It's number 8 of the Rockies at the plate. And they'll start off with a 1-0 count. That one was just a little low. Winds and delivers up high, I believe. That one going to be a walk, as that one ended up getting them in the body. So a leadoff walk here for the Rockies sends a runner over to first and gives them a runner to work with as they'll look to advance them into a scoring position. And we'll move on in the order. Makes up number 11 for the Rockies up to the plate. That pitch delivered up high for ball number 1 in the count. So we'll start things off 1-0. We'll wait the next pitch. Winds and delivers outside for ball number 2. So we'll move to 2-0 now. Here in the count. So the batter's up early in it with 2 balls. This next one delivered up high for ball number 3. Runner's going to go to second. And the catcher's not going to chest him. A successful steal there for the Rockies. Gets a runner in a scoring position over at second base. It's a 3-0 count here at the plate. Huge pitch incoming. We could see a walk. This pitch delivered. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. That ball's going to get freed. Runner's going to go to third now. And the catcher not going to test him. A successful steal as he gets from one corner to the next. Now a base hit away from getting another run for the Rockies. We'll see if they can make it happen. So a 3-1 count here as the pitcher from the mound for the Yankees tries to battle back in this count. He found strike number 1 in his last pitch. We'll await it. This pitch delivered. Ball number 4. It will be a walk for the Rockies. Puts runners in the corners at first and third. And another gives us more of an opportunity for the Rockies to do some damage as we'll go back to the top of the order. They'll look to advance the runner to first and try to get especially runner at third home. Runner's going to go to second himself. And a successful steal puts both the runners now in scoring positions at third and second base. And gives the batter a better opportunity to do some more damage. We'll see what he can do here. Time will be called just for a moment's time, as we'll get back resumed. Pitch number 1 delivered way up inside and up high for a ball. So we'll start things off 1-0. Here at the plate here for number 12 of the Rockies. So a 1-0 count. This one delivered. Strike number 1 as he went through. And so we'll go to 1-1 now as he just went over the plate, calls the ump. So 1-1 count with runners at third and second. That pitch delivered. Strike number 2. And we'll go to 1-2 now and an opportunity to the count. That pitch delivered. Strike number 3 to get the strikeout here in the first one of the inning for the Yankees. That's a huge play. 3 pitches in a row, 3 strikes in a row for number 8 at the mound. And we'll move on to the order. Swung on and missed. Strike number 1. This is number 3 at the plate for the Rockies. Couldn't find contact to go 0-1 down. And we'll await the next pitch. This one delivered. I'll have to take a step away to get away from that. We'll take ball number 1 and we'll go once across the board. 1-1 the count now. As he had to get away from that one. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered up high and behind. The Rockies batter will go 2-1 now. As that one got behind it for ball number 2. So back-to-back balls. And we'll await this pitch here as a walk would load the bases up for the Rockies. So the Yankees trying to limit for that from happening. This pitch delivered. Swung on and missed. It was a hard chop. Just couldn't find contact. Had lots of power behind it though. We go 2-2 now. An opportunity to find the strikeout here for the Yankees. We'll see how the Rockies batter battles against this. Pitch delivered. Finds contact in the glove of the Yankees. pitcher. Runner's going to go home. They're going to catch him in a run out and make him run back to third base. A huge catch by the Yankees pitcher to get that in the glove successfully for out number 2. As number 3 found lots of contact on that ball and had some power against it, but just couldn't get it past the mound. And we'll move on to the order now with 2 outs, still with runners at third and second. And so I believe the catcher straps are just loose, so coach will go help fix them before we get back underway here with number 7, I believe, at the plate for the Rockies. Now with facing 2 outs, so he's got to be careful. He'll step up to the plate, and we'll get it off and underway here in the back, resumed in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That one's inside for ball number 1. And so we'll start this count off 1-0. With number 7 at the plate. So a 1-0 count. This pitch delivered off the plate as well. We'll go 2-0 now with back-to-back balls. So he's got to be careful here as a walk would load the bases up. So we'll see how the Yankees pitcher battles it back within this count as he's already 2-0 down. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered down to the dirt for ball number 3. And a 3-0 count going the Rockies' way. If one more ball can come through, would load the bases up. We'll await the next pitch in a 3-0 count. This one delivered. Up high for ball number 4, and bases loaded here for the Rockies here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As they have an opportunity to do some damage. As they're down by 8 and would love to get a couple runs back and make this game just a little bit closer. Be number 5 for the Rockies up to the plate now in the bases loaded scenario. As you'll see coach come out and talk to the pitcher at the mound for the Yankees, try to figure things out before we get back underway.
Get the elbow up, Griff.
So he'll step up to the plate, swing and a miss, strike number 1. As he couldn't find contact on that one, so he'll go 0-1 down in the count here with the bases loaded. So an 0-1 count as the pitcher goes up early.
Bend your knees there, Griff.
We'll await the next pitch. This one delivered. Strike number 2 as that one dips down within the zone. And an 0-2 count going the Yankees' way. An opportunity to find the punch out here. We'll see how the Rockies batter battles against this and protects anything over the plate. Just inside for a ball. We go to 1-2 now in the count off that last pitch. So 1-2 to count. We await it. This pitch delivered. Strike number 3 as it just hits the outside of the zone for the strikeout. And that will end the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Rockies leave the bases stranded as they can't convert on any runs. We'll head to the top of the 4th with the Yankees back at the bats as they try to extend their lead even more as they hit the mercy rule last inning. We'll see what type of damage they could do in this inning. As it's been, well, the Rockies scored first, and then the Yankees having 9 consecutive runs now after that the bottom of the 1st inning for the Rockies. So we'll see who's going to take back out to the mound, if it will be a new pitcher or if we'll see the same one for the 2nd consecutive inning in a row. And so we'll get the top of the 4th inning underway here in a 9-1 game going the Yankees' way, as they would love to find some runs here. So we'll see who's at the mound for another inning of work. So batter will be called to the box. And we'll get off and underway here as he'll step up inside and try to get on base here to lead things off successfully for the Yankees. We'll wait. Pitch number 1. Here, this one delivered up high for ball number 1 and inside as well. So start this count off 1-0. For the Yankees, we'll await pitch number 2. This one delivered outside for a ball. So we'll go to 2-0 now off the back-to-back balls here to start the inning for the Yankees. So the Yankees pitch batter gets up in the count early. 2-0 now. We'll wait this pitch. Winds and delivers outside and up high as well for ball number 3. So a potential leadoff walk here for the Yankees. If one more ball comes through, we'll see how the Rockies pitcher battles against this, though. So I'll need to start finding the strike zone. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered up high for ball number 4. It'll be a leadoff walk for the Yankees off the 4 balls thrown in a row. So they'll get a runner over at first and give them something to work with here. So look to try to advance the runner and just into a scoring position. So we'll move on to the order, and that's going to be ball number 1. As that one's up high as well. It's number 6 at the plate for the Yankees here. We also have a new pitcher into the game for the Rockies as well. Can't seem to get a number on it, but this is his first inning of work. That one's going to be up high for ball number 2. Runner's going to go to first. From first to second, and he'll be there with lots of time to spare. So a successful steal into a scoring position now for the Yankees, as they'll have a runner over at second base. And a 2-0 count after the back-to-back balls. We'll await the pitch. And a 2-0 count. That one delivered. Strike number 1, as that one just finds the outside corner of the strike zone. And we'll go to 2-1 on the count now. It's number 11 at the mound for the Rockies. So a 2-1 count. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2. So back-to-back strikes here for number 11 at the mound as he tries to make it 3 and find the first out here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll see if he can make it happen as we'll await the pitch. And a 2-1 count. That one's off the plate for a ball. Runner's going to go from second to third. And now he advances himself into a base hit away from scoring them a run. We'll see if the Yankees batter could pick herself up an RBI. A full count here and a huge pitch incoming. We'll await it. Winds and delivers. Up high for ball number 4. And we'll put runners in the corners now for the Yankees. So runners in the corners now with number 12 at the plate here. That one's going to be up high and outside for ball number 1. Runner's going to go to second. The throw is just a little off the time and a little off the mark. So a successful steal there puts runners both in scoring positions at third and second. Still with number 12 at the plate. He faced ball 1 off his first pitch. It's a 1-0 count. This one delivered up high for ball number 2. And so we'll make it 2-0 now. So make that 2-0 now. Winds and delivers outside again for ball number 3. So a 3-0 count now here for the Rockies. And they're struggling to find the strike zone here. If one more ball can come through, that would load the bases up for the Yankees. Still with 0 outs here. We'll await the pitch as he's needing to find a strike zone. This one delivered. That's a beautiful pitch. As the Yankees will foul that one back and we'll make it 3-1 now. So they do find a strike. We'll see if they can find 2 more. So that's exactly the pitch the Rockies need, just something down the middle. 3-1 the count now. As we'll await the next pitch. Winds and delivers. Ball number 4, the call. That will load the bases up for the Yankees. Put a runner over at first and have number 10 up to the plate. With an opportunity to do some damage here and add to this Yankees tally. Well, away pitch number 1. This one delivered up high for a ball. And so we'll move on and we'll start things off with the 1-0 count. This pitch delivered. Swung on and missed. Strike number 1. As 10 couldn't find contact. A beautiful pitch there just outside the zone for number 11. But still located with the right amount of height. So I believe that's a 1-1 count. So why didn't deliver this one again? Up high and outside for ball number 2. So a 2-1 count here for the Yankees batter with bases loaded. We'll wait the pitch. This one delivered inside. I'll have to duck to get away from that one. So that one will be a ball. I believe we'll go to 3-1 now. And an opportunity for a bases loaded walk, which would be not what the Rockies want to avoid here, to get double digits if one more run comes through for the Yankees. This pitch delivered, finds contact, fires that one right out to left field. 1 run's going to score, another one's going to round third. The throw to third base with the runner going there is just not in the glove. 2-run score. It'll be an RBI double for number 10 of the Yankees. As the Yankees add 2 runs to their tally, it's now 11-1, 10 runs the difference. With runners at third and second now for the Yankees, we'll have number 5 take to the plate. That one's up high for a ball. Great catch from the catcher, though, to keep that in his possession, so runners aren't allowed to go. So we'll start this count off 1-0. That one delivered as well off the plate for ball number 2. And they go up again out 2-0. So only 2 runners on bases now for the Yankees, both in the scoring position at third and second. So 2-0 count up in the count for the Yankees. Make that 3-0. And if one more ball comes through, it would load the bases right back up. And it's not what the Rockies want. They're in their final inning of work, I believe. And so they got to be careful here. They don't want, if they want a chance of potentially coming back in this game, they want to keep it close as they can, and that's how you do it. Strike, as that one finds the outside corner of the strike zone. Strike number 1, I believe. Their test runner at third. That one going to get free. And no, they will not go home. It'll be sent back to third. And so runners will be forced back to go back to third and second, as you can't do that. The pitcher has to step off the rubber, so a 3-1 count here at the plate here for number 5. We'll await the pitch from the Rockies, trying to battle back within the count. This pitch delivered, swung on and missed. Strike number 2. As it will take us to a full count here, and huge pitching coming on the full count. An opportunity to find a strikeout here for the Rockies if they can deliver one more to the strike zone, which would be huge for them. We'll await the pitch. Winds and delivers. Inside for ball number 4. And we'll load the bases right back up for the Yankees. And so the bases back loaded. I still believe the Rockies looking for potentially their first out here. They haven't been able to find it, as the Yankees have been very good at the bats here in the top of the 4th inning. Ball number 1 is that one was just outside. 1-0 count. We'll await the next pitch here. This one winds and delivered outside. Will be ball number 2 now. And so we'll move to 2-0 now. Bleed number 4 at the plate for the Yankees. Ooh, and now he's going to have to move forward just to get away from that one. Almost hit him in the back. So another ball will come through, as that one just got away from the pitcher. So I believe a 3-0 count here at the plate. It is confirmed. One more ball would do another bases loaded walk here for the Yankees and add to their total. We'll await the pitch. Obviously, the Rockies trying to avoid that. We'll have to find 3 strikes in a row. We'll await. This one delivered. Strike number 1 as it hits the top of the zone. So we'll go to battle back here from the Rockies pitcher. Makes it 3-1 now. Still have to find a pair of more of strikes if he wants to try to find a strikeout. Still in walk territory. That one's behind the batter for ball number 4, and another bases loaded walk coming through for the Yankees. They make it 12-1 now, as another run will come home and touch home plate. And so we'll keep the bases loaded here. This pitch delivered and up high and inside for ball number 1. So we'll start things off with a 1-0 count. Here in this at-bat here for the Yankees, as they've been piling on the runs here. They have 3 runs already here in the top of the 4th inning, still with the bases loaded. This pitch delivered outside for ball number 2. And we'll move to 2-0 now. So 2-0, that one's way up high as he has to duck away to get away from that one. Go to 3-0 now. And in danger of another bases loaded walk to make it 4 runs in the inning. As the pitcher has been struggling to find the strike zone here. We'll see if he can make it happen though. 3-0 the count. Winds and delivers. Strike, swing and a miss, strike number 1. As 3 of the Yankees couldn't find contact, so good battle back here from the Rockies pitcher. We'll see if he can find 2 more strikes as he looks to battle back with it into his way of this count. 3-1, pitch incoming. Winds and delivers, swung on and missed, strike number 2. So back-to-back strikes here. That gets number 3 of the Yankees, and a huge opportunity if the Rockies pitcher can deliver 1 more for the Rockies to find the out here, which would be huge. We'll await the pitch. This one delivered. Will hit the bat for a foul ball. So he'll stay in at a full count. So a full count as he fouled that last one off. And we'll await the pitch. Again, this one delivered up high for ball number 4. It'll be another bases loaded walk here for the Yankees. I believe that is their 4th one already this inning. It's now a 13-1 game going the Yankees' way. Still with the bases loaded here for the Yankees. We'll await pitch number 1. This one delivered. Strike number 1 as that one dips down into the zone. And we'll start this count off 0-1. Off a huge pitch from the Rockies. So an 0-1 count. This one delivered just inside for ball number 1. We'll split the count 1-1 now. So a 1-1 count. here with the bases loaded here for the Yankees. This pitch delivered, has to duck away to get away from that one. We'll see ball number 2. Move us to 2-1 now here in the count for the Yankees. So the Rockies in another situation where they could give up another bases loaded walk, which is not what they want to do. I believe that would make it 5 consecutively. And well, I believe if one more run will score, that will also do the mercy rule. So it's a 2-1 count. This pitch delivered up high for ball number 3. So a 3-1 count now here against the Yankees. An opportunity to end the inning if one more ball can come through, as that would mean a base loaded walk and a mercy rule. So we'll see if the Rockies pitcher can battle back within this one. This one delivered. Strike as that one hits the outside of the zone. I believe that's strike number 2. So a full count here now at the plate. A huge pitch incoming as the Rockies still trying to find a strikeout here. This one delivered off the plate for ball number 4. A run will score. It'll be a 5-run mercy rule as the Yankees make it 14-1 as they will take to the outfield. The Rockies will take to the plate here going into the bottom of the 4th inning. As there'll be 13 runs to separate the two. I don't know if the comeback is probable, but the Yankees have earned themselves a pretty comfortable lead here heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. So
Hustle off, Beth.
we'll see who's going to take out to the mound as well for the Yankees. If it'll be number 5, as it looks to be, he's heading right out there to the rubber, and he'll pick up the ball. So number 5 coming in here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Yankees to pitch. And so, I'm not sure if the comeback is even probable due to the 5-run mercy rule here in the final inning. And we'll get a little bit deep brief of the games we have today. We'll have one more at 11:30. We'll have one at 1:30, 3:30, and then we'll go do some rookie ball to end off the day at 6:15 around the valley. So, baseball, we have baseball all day today here on the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss any of the action, it's live all day right here. So subscribe and hit that notification bell because, well, all your action is live right here on KBA.
It's sitting in the office.
Yeah, he said, can we do it? I said, can we start tomorrow? I said, yeah. He said, I'll have it up tomorrow. Okay.
Well, the cart's sitting in the office.
Who's guarding?
How do you break that? Oh, it's...
Just throw one more.
So we will get the bottom of the 4th inning underway here. A 14-1 game going the Yankees' way. So leading things off will be number 9 for the Rockies as he'll step up to the plate and try to get things started off successfully here. So we'll get it off and underway here. Pitch number 1 going to be a ball. That one's just down in the dirt. So we'll start things off with a 1-0 count. As the Yankees trying to close out the game This is the final inning of work for both these teams. Well, ball number 2, as that one's down as well, so a 2-0 count. This pitch delivered. Ball number 3, as it's outside as well. So a new pitcher coming to the game for the Yankees, just trying to get, well, settled in and get into a rhythm here. So 3-0 count, our opportunity for a leadoff walk if one more ball can come through. We'll see how the Yankees pitcher battles against this. This pitch delivered up high and outside for ball number 4. A leadoff walk for number 9. He'll take over to first base and give the Rockies a runner to work with here in the bottom of the 4th inning as they'll try to advance him into a scoring position. We'll see if he can make it happen. And so we'll move on in the order. This batter inside for ball number 1. He has to back away to get away from it. Runner's going to go to second, and he'll easily steal that in time. They're not going to test him, so a successful steal there. Puts runner over at second base and advances himself into a scoring position here in a 1-0 count at the plate. Will be pitch number 2. This one delivered. Runner's going to go to third now as that one got free from catcher, and she's not going to test him either, so another successful steal, runner from first to third, and now a base hit away from adding to the tally. This pitch delivered, strike as that one's right down the middle. So I'll take a strike. 2-1 the count. This pitch delivered, strike number 2, as that one hits the outside of the strike zone. So now 2s across the board, and an opportunity to find the punch out here. If one more could be delivered, we'll await it. This pitch delivered, swung on and missed, strike number 3. As the Yankees find the first out here, as they retire number 2, as he is struck out in the first punch out for the new pitcher after coming into this game. Number 5 for the Yankees. We'll move on in the order for the Rockies. Brings up number 10 with a runner at third, a base hit away from scoring the Rockies another run. We'll see if they can convert. I believe he's going to get hit by that pitch. Looked to be right in the knee. And so that one got him square in the knee. It was a hard thrown ball, so he might take back to the dugout and might have maybe a pinch runner come to run the bases for him over at first base. So put runners in the corners here for the Rockies after the hit by pitch. So he'll step up to the plate as a pinch runner will come in over at first base. So pitch number 1 of this at-bat delivered off the plate for ball number 1. And we'll start this count off 1-0. That one down to the dirt for ball number 2. Runner's going to go to second and get there successfully in time. So runners at third and second now after the successful stolen base. This pitch delivers, strike number 1. As he's caught looking on that one, doesn't decide to take a swing, so we'll move to 2-1 now after that strike. This one delivers, strike number 2. He couldn't find contact as well, so a 2-2 count now after the back-to-back strikes. This pitch delivered, strike number 3. To find the back-to-back strikeouts here for the Yankees. And 2 outs and 1 away from ending the game for the Yankees and picking up their first win of the day. We'll move on to the order to number 8 here for the Rockies. Pitch number 1, swing and a miss, strike number 1. 0-1 now in the count as the Yankees pitcher is starting to get on a roll here. Wind and a pitch, strike number 2. 0-2 the count and 1 strike away from ending the inning here. We'll have a mound meeting as the first base coach will go talk to the batter, try to figure things out, get their stance correct and their positioning. And so, an 0-2 pitch incoming. This one delivered. Strike number 3 off the swing and a miss. And I believe that will do it for the game. As I believe that's the ball game. The Yankees win this one 14-1 over the Rockies and get their first win here in Pool A. As both these teams, well, good start to the day. We started at 9:30, bright and early, and well, it took 4 innings of work, but the Yankees get it done as they win it 14-1 over the Rockies. We'll have a game at 11:30. I believe we'll see this Rockies team back at it with a back-to-back, and I believe we're going to see them face the Athletics here in game number 2. You won't want to miss it. Subscribe and hit that notification bell on the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel because we have all of your championship weekend action here live on the channel. You won't want to miss it. I've been Jacob Ewing. The Yankees win this one 14-1 over the Rockies. Thank you for watching.